Many will attribute your victory to chance, but you will know it was the hand of God. Today, God made you watch this video to tell you that soon you will see all your prayers answered. If you believe, claim this. In Proverbs 16:3 it says, "Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established." The passage from Proverbs encourages us to trust our actions to the Lord, promising that He will establish our thoughts. When we place our hopes and efforts in God's hands, He guides our steps and aligns our desires with His will. Often, people attribute their victories to chance, but those who have faith know that each triumph is the result of divine intervention. God guides us and answers our prayers at the right time, and it is essential to recognize His hand in our lives. Imagine life as a boat sailing on a vast ocean. When we trust our actions to God, it's like handing the helm of the boat to the most experienced captain. He knows exactly how to navigate through the storms and lead us to safe harbors. Each prayer is like an adjustment to the sail, directing us according to God's perfect will. The achievements we reach are not merely the fruit of chance, but of divine care and direction. When we see our prayers being answered, we must remember that God is always with us, guiding and sustaining our steps. Faith allows us to see beyond immediate circumstances and recognize God's hand in every aspect of our lives. Trust in God's plan, for He knows the way to your victory. God also asked me to share something with you from Isaiah 43:19. "Behold, I will do a new thing in your life." Open your heart and receive this in your spirit. God is about to bring new opportunities, relationships, and favors. It may seem that your financial difficulties will never end, but get ready, because something new is on its way. Promotions, growth, new businesses, and abundance. The medical diagnosis may seem insurmountable, but God is saying that He is restoring your health, bringing vitality and renewal to your body. The Almighty is driving away the forces of darkness from your life. To see this happen, you need to do your part and believe. In Ephesians 6:10-11 it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." The passage from Ephesians calls us to strengthen ourselves in the Lord and to put on the whole armor of God to resist the forces of darkness. God is constantly working to drive away evil from our lives, but it is necessary for us to do our part and believe in His power and protection. The Almighty is driving away the forces of darkness from your life. However, to see this happen, you need to do your part and believe. Faith is the shield that protects us, and prayer is the weapon that strengthens us. When we trust in God and follow His teachings, we are preparing to resist any adversity. Think of a battlefield. God is the general who provides the best strategies and weapons to win. But for the victory to be achieved, the soldiers need to trust the general, follow his instructions, and use the weapons given to them. Similarly, God gives us the spiritual armor and the guidance needed to drive away the forces of darkness. But it is up to us to believe and act according to His word. God is actively driving away evil from our lives, but our belief and action are essential in this process. By strengthening our faith and following divine teachings, we put on God's armor and are prepared to face and overcome any challenge. Confidence in God's power and our determination to do our part are fundamental to living a victorious life. Believe in God's power and do your part, for He is driving away the forces of darkness from your life. When Isaiah prophesied, the Israelites had been in captivity in Babylon for a long time, feeling that there was no way out. Isaiah appeared and said, "Behold, I will do a new thing in your life." Despite the powerful enemies and the desert around, Isaiah explained that God would make rivers in the desert, turning barren land into fertile soil. God is doing something new in your life in a supernatural way, even if the obstacles seem great. He is creating rivers in the desert and turning dry places into fertile ground. To experience this, you need to be in agreement with God, saying, "Yes, God, this is for me, I claim it." The Israelites faced many difficulties and injustices, but Isaiah 43:18 says, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past." If you stay stuck in the past, you will not see the new. God is saying to forget the pains and injustices, for they prevent receiving the new favor. Looking in the rearview mirror is not as important as looking ahead. In Isaiah 43:18-19 it says, "Do not remember the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." The passage from Isaiah invites us to leave behind the pains and injustices of the past, for God is preparing something new and grand in our lives. Focusing on past experiences can prevent us from seeing the new blessings that God is bringing. God is saying to forget the pains and injustices, for they prevent receiving the new favor. When we are stuck in the past, we cannot see the opportunities and blessings that are ahead. Faith calls us to trust in God's plan, which is always for our good. Imagine you are driving a car. The rearview mirror is useful for seeing what is behind, but if you focus only on it, you will lose sight of the road ahead and may veer off course or even cause an accident. Looking ahead and keeping your eyes on the road is essential to reach the destination. Similarly, focusing on the future and God's promises helps us move forward toward what He has prepared for us. God calls us to leave the past behind and look to the future with hope and confidence. The pains and injustices should not hold us back, but rather teach us to trust more in God. By doing this, we make room in our lives to receive the new favor and blessings that He has prepared. The future is bright when we walk with faith and hope in the Lord. Leave the past behind and look to the future with faith, for God is preparing something new and wonderful for you. If someone has hurt, betrayed, or disappointed you, giving that to God is crucial. He saw your pain and will give you beauty for ashes.